Hey everyone, welcome. You're outdoors in the 608. My name's Jeremiah. Appreciate you stopping by. In this video, I got this huge pile of processor wood from last week when Chris came over with his Blockbuster processor. This is the wood that is on the ground. I did resplit and stack what was in the truck. I'm going to use the resplit machine, the Wolfe Ridge 22RS. Probably keep the 4-way on, go up the conveyor. I'm going to put in the truck. Then I'm going to stack it over here in the shed. I usually only put oak in. We'll get this started to getting filled up. A little update on the shed. It was leaning really bad. I actually thought it was going to tip over this last summer when it was full of wood. To show you how bad it was leaning. So these poles, that pole's bent, but this pole here, that pole is actually straight, and I had these clamped, these T-posts actually clamped to these posts, so that's how far it was leaning. I put the tractor over here and pushed the shed that way till it was about level, and then I had these pallets in here that I screwed everything, and I put these 2x6s up here to kind of hold things together, but I do want to pull those T-posts out and reinstall them, pound them back in straight, and clamp them back, because that's pretty much what holds it to the ground. But the ground's frozen right now, so we ain't doing that till spring. Although it does feel like a nice spring day today. I think it's supposed to get to about 50, and the wood yard is getting a little muddy, but that's okay. I'll take it. Better than freezing cold. But back to the resplitting pile. I would say half might need to be resplit. We did take the extra time while using the processor and resplit a lot of it, but some of them are big, and that's okay because I got the right machine for the job here. But I'm gonna get the dump truck fired up and backed up underneath the conveyor and get her filled up and get her resplitting. Some really nice, this is actually barkless oak. I believe there was maybe one ash log, which I'll separate, but we're only going to put oak in that shed. So one other thing I want to figure out by the end of this video is exactly how much wood did we process. I would say we ran the processor for 3 hours total, maybe. And I know we already have one cord because what was in the dump truck is now stacked in that shed over there. Now, a full dump truck is one cord. That's when I deliver the firewood and I measure it. That's what it is. So hopefully by the end of this video we'll see. I don't know if we'll get it all done today or not, but we'll get after it. Let's go.
gotta take the four-way off.
"20 minutes in. Not bad. Let's go."
So we got a jam, and I think it's right here. It's, I think this piece is caught underneath the metal. This metal's getting all messed up. Better than new, better than new. Let's see if it works. Oh yeah, that was good. Back to it. That is a load. That right there, full cord. Probably even a little bit more. But I'm gonna do the bad S word stacking in that shed. If you got a stack, this is the easiest way out of the dump truck. Hoofda. That's an empty truck. The shed is starting to get full. I got 2 rows and the start of a third. The next time I have a load, I'll just back the dump truck up without dumping it and stand in the dump truck so I can fill it all the way up there, because that's a tall reach when you're reaching up there. But anyways, back to this. I probably am only gonna have time to fill the truck again. Not sure how much I'll bring to you, but I got to get this area cleaned up. I might move the splitter over, and I got to get these pieces, the rejects, emptied out so I have room for more. But for sure we'll close the video tomorrow when everything's stacked. Hopefully. We'll see what we get. Well, right there is cord number 3. Wow. I'm getting gas there at the end. Look at this. Still got more left. It's kind of hard walking on this stuff. This was all standing dead oak, besides the one ash log. So a lot of it crumbled, so that's why you have this. But I got that more to do. But I'm going inside. I'm hungry. Most of all, I'm thirsty. We'll see you guys in the morning. It's a beautiful morning. Very cold. Definitely not muddy anymore. Everything froze. But I got wood to stack in there. I'll be back. Yeah, I miss piling. I ain't gonna lie. Getting close to the end here. Show you what we got left. Just this. Hopefully we can get it done before this turns into water again. It's all ice now. We'll get her done. Whoa, a little slippery. Well, there you go. Wow. Yeah. Is that a thing of beauty or what? There's 3 rows full, and then a little more than a half. I definitely underestimate how long this is going to take. I actually thought I was going to get it all done yesterday, but here's the here's the ash I separated. I was going to throw that into bin number 2 over there, but I don't know, that stuff's probably ready to sell, so I might just mix that in with bags or whatever. The conveyor, awesome. As usual. Well, not as usual, just lately. It's been doing good. I wish it was a little bit wider, but that's okay. Here's the chunks that I'm taking out. There's a lot of rot and stuff. Like I said before, this stuff was dead standing oak. You'll have that. The kindling, lots of kindling. At some point, you just gotta say heck with it and just throw it all in the burn pit, but must have got 3 or 4 wheelbarrows of kindling out of it. This is where everything was. The splitter, resplitting, you know, obviously it's a part of having, you know, a processor or whatever. It's not ideal, but I mean, when we were running the processor with Chris and Adam, we were actually resplitting a lot, so that helped a lot. If you have to resplit, this is the machine to do it. With that auto cycle, you can just send a piece through as you're picking up another piece to put it on there, or just fast. It just works great. I've resplit before, but not processor wood, but it worked good. Very happy with it. The total amount of cords is 3.5. It's probably a little bit closer to 3 3/4, but we'll say 3.5. That's a good total. Truck was full 3 and about a half times. I can't believe it. It's all gone and stacked. That shed's gonna fill up fast. That's all I got for today. I appreciate you stopping by. Stick around for more good, awesome things coming to the channel. With that, life is great in the 608. Have a good one. Awesome. Very awesome.